When I watched Tenet for the first time, I was heartbroken. Not because I didn't like it, but because I didn't understand it. Being a Nolan film, I knew I would be rewarded on the second viewing. But on the second viewing, it left me with more questions. Why were dialogues inaudible in some scenes? Why did Nolan spoon feed the information in some moments? Why does Nolan always need to bring new ideas and concepts? Why is the main character called the protagonist, and why does he not have a backstory that makes us feel for him or care for him? In an age where we can escape into films and forget them the moment they end, why does Nolan need to make a film that we have to think about extensively to enjoy? As months passed, all these questions resided in a part of my mind. Until one day, I took the courage to watch it again. And this viewing forced me to understand the movie. And so, I made charts, diagrams, watched all videos explaining the movie, and even read a book on the cinema of Nolan. But I felt this wasn't enough. Something was missing. So I also watched all Nolan films back to back. And I discovered that Tenet is amazing. Now that I have seen Tenet 5 times, I can gladly say that the first viewing is pure adrenaline, mainly because you're witnessing these massive set pieces and trying to figure out the story. The successive viewings answered all the questions I had. The inaudible dialogues were meant to be inaudible, because Nolan wants to immerse you into this world with the terrific sound design. The moments we missed cause Nolan didn't spoon feed us was not unintentional. Nolan's films have been like that. For example, the bullet scene from The Dark Knight, where the main shooting happens off screen. You could miss it if you didn't pay attention. Nolan tries to bring new ideas and concepts because he wants us to have a new experience, exposing us to new ideas that we could never have imagined. The main character is called the protagonist and does not have a backstory because it doesn't matter. What matters is the situation. We didn't get a backstory for the Joker in The Dark Knight. It was his actions that revealed his character. It is such a breath of fresh air to join the journey with a character we have no knowledge about. We see the life of a spy who has no time for his personal life, is dedicated to complete his mission, and on top of this has to face a new threat of time inversion. In an age where we can escape into films and forget them the moment they end, Nolan makes a film which we have to think about for a lot of months to understand, and as a result, it stays with us for a long time. I don't think this necessarily makes it bad. The fact that I'm trying to analyze and understand this film even after almost a year of its release is in itself an achievement for Nolan. Thank you so much for watching this video. I've put all the diagrams and charts I made for the film on my Instagram page, so you can check them out there. But Tenet is really a film that you have to watch multiple times to understand, and I'm really happy that I've finally understood the whole film. So if you have any doubts related to the film, you can leave them in the comments below, and I hope I can answer them. Please like and share this video, and please guys subscribe for more content like this.